Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cargo channel and welcome to the beautiful and sunny state of California. It's been a few weeks since I uploaded a video, but what better way to get back into it than adding more horsepower. More power, baby. This is my 1998 Mercedes-Benz E350 diesel named Smoke, and it has three distinct features. It's reliable, it's economical, and it's slow. And today we're gonna address all these three problems. And to help us do that, we're gonna use this big orange box that came from the Netherlands. Yes, this DHL box is gonna make our car faster and more powerful. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, here we go. That should do it. We're done. I, of course, am just kidding, but it's not pretty much far off than what I just showed you, and that's because this is an ECU ordered and shipped by Treacy from the Netherlands. If you guys are into the diesel world of OM606, he does not need any introduction, but if you're new to Mercedes-Benz E300 diesel and want to check his Instagram or find him on Facebook, where he's most commonly reached at, he's a wizard. He creates these ECU tunes for this car, and what I got is a stage 1.5 tune which maximizes the horsepower of the stock internals and stock externals, turbo, pump, etc. of the OM606. So on a standard naturally aspirated car, you are expected to gain 8 to 12% with an ECU tune, but on turbo cars where you can remap a bunch of things, you are supposed to end up with about 30% gain. So if you're excited for this car to go from anywhere between 175, 77, where Mercedes states, of course it's not that these days because it has lived life, but this ECU tune should bring the horsepower up to 230 horsepower, which is a 50 horsepower, 60 horsepower increase. Stunning magic wizardry. If you guys wonder how much this costed me, it was 380 euro adjusted for conversion at the time I bought it. 450, something of that sort. But regardless, let's open up the box and see what's inside. Okay. Here we go. What comes in a box with the ECU is the ECU itself, and I'm pretty sure Treacy does these ECU socketed. So whenever you receive it, and for example you add a bigger skis, this little guy over there, you can just put the stage 2 tune into the socketed ECU, and here we go, on your way. Or if you add a pump, this right here, it's a 3-bar map sensor. It's for the car to realize how much boost come off of the turbo, and it goes in there somewhere. So alright, for today's video we're gonna install, our turbo doesn't make too much bars, so we're gonna leave this until we get a bigger turbo, or if we have a loss of horsepower then we'll install this. That should just work. For today it is as simple as taking the old ECU from right over there, installing the new ECU. It's not like throwing the box inside the engine bay, but it's as simple as that. So I would say let's install this and see if we see any visible gains, right? Tool needed: screwdriver, 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips head screws. These screws, they don't come all the way, so leave them on the lid, don't pull them out. One more little screw on the connector of the ECU right here. this bracket pops off all the way up. Connector comes out. Yeah, right. So I have to disconnect the 3 connectors on the TCU or whatever this is. I'm pretty sure it's a TCU, but I may be wrong. And then there is one bolt right here. It's a Phillips head that I had to disconnect so I can pull the whole TCU ECU combo out. And now we have 2 torque bits right here, 2 torque screws, and then we're gonna swap this for this and we should be good to go. I'm pretty sure these are Torx 30, but I used Torx 27 and it worked just fine. But for those of you who are attempting this home, I'm sure you'll be alright by finding the right bit for it. You are DIYer and you're good, so props to you. And so out with the old, in with the new. For those of you guys who live in emission states, save your old ECU. Not only because you may encounter problems, but also when time comes for smoke check, you want to pop that bad boy back in, drive it a few miles, and make sure it's legal for inspection. Californians, we pretty much screwed, and we gotta comply with every little bullshit that they throw at us. So that's why I'm telling you that. And the good thing about it is these ECUs, you just replace it back. It was less than 5-minute job and you're good to go. Okay, just gonna try not to pinch any cables. Okay, reconnect back to the TCU connectors. And they're very simple, you can't get them in the wrong way. There are sliders in there, so you'll be fine. Just, did I miss one connector? There it is. Don't forget to tighten up your screws. We're gonna put the cover back on. And just like that, we are done. I'm just gonna safely keep my old ECU here in the garage. Whenever time comes for inspection, I'll be safe and sound. Close the hood, put the key in the ignition, and see if it starts. Key, coffee, because I need it. Something dawned on me a second ago that I should have thought about before I started, is probably to disconnect the battery just to be safe, but we did it without. So for you, you should probably disconnect your battery if you don't want anything to go wrong. Key goes in the hole, rotate. I'm gonna wait for the glow plugs to glow. It is alive. It says check engine electronics. I don't know if that's normal, but we're gonna wait for it warm up, and then we're gonna go hoon it around the neighborhood. So yeah, let's go hoon. So while we are warming up the car, a few things. Ease of install was 5 stars. Super easy. I just popped the old one, 5 screws in total, 6 maybe. Put the new one, the new ECU inside the car. Super easy. I'm warming up the car. I did get a check engine light. I would assume it's because I did not disconnect the battery. But I also shot a message on Instagram to Sean, who has been extremely responsive and very helpful in this install and in the whole buying process. So props to him. If you guys don't know him, you should follow him on Instagram again, Sean Treacy, right there. But still, I'm pretty sure it's because of the battery. And I do have my Think Diac tool, which you guys can get 10% off, Cargo's 10 discount code at thinkcar.com. I just got oil level at minimum light. which is very strange because I just checked my oil level, it was fine. More to come. Alright, an update. Just checked. Whew, plenty of oil in the car. Now, it's right where it's supposed to be, at a little above the middle of the dipstick. I don't know what that happened, but I'll wait for the response and then we can take it from there. Now we're gonna start the car again. I wanna try and delete the codes with my trusty thing diag, and we're gonna take it around the block, hoon a bit, see if we picked up some smoke, because the car, even though it's called smoke, it didn't smoke much unless you really push it, and it was barely noticeable. With more horsepower comes more smoke. So with the diesel engines, that's what happens. So we're gonna see if we get some smoke to come out of the exhaust pipe. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, happy to report all codes have been cleared. The car is up to temperature, and now we'll have to go to Mexico for a tiny little bit. Right away I can say that the turbo kicks in a bit faster, and from that little pull I can say that we have a little more power. Very happy. Let's go and find a better street down in Tijuana and put these windows up. Okay, we'll be coming up to a bit of an open road right now, so we'll open up here, wait for the cars to leave, and oh boy, there was actually a lot of smoke in the back. That's only if you press the button all the way down, and I feel bad because there was a cyclist there. But smoke is good. Smoke is good. We did a short little pull again. I did not press the record button, but we're gonna slow down and we're gonna hit it. That's not even with the kick down, and we can see some smoke in the mirrors, which is pretty exciting. Definitely the power is there. Alright guys, super excited about this. My OM606 E300 turbo diesel has some more power, and I would say it picked up about 50 more horsepower by the way I see it pick up. Smoke is exciting as well. So now it can really live up to its name, smoke. I can't wait for more go fast bits and some cosmetic stuff to come to smoke in the future, but to see those you have to be subscribed. I mean, you don't have to be subscribed, but I'll appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and like this video if you made it this far. It really helps the channel. I forgot to mention that in future videos I'll definitely update you about economy, reliability, because speed we just got out of the way, but the other two things, hey, let's see if we mess them up. I'm pretty sure economy should be normal if you keep the car, if you keep it under 2,500 RPM, the car should have the same fuel economy as stock. But if you have a heavy foot, it's gonna hurt you a little bit, but you can't put price on smiles, right? Alright, bye.